Renowned guitarist Warren Haynes, known for his work with Gov't Mule and the Allman Brothers Band, recently shared his thoughts on the unparalleled influence of Eddie Van Halen. Speaking on the On the Record podcast by Ultimate Guitar, Haynes reflected on the late guitarist's transformative impact on the music world during the 1980s. Haynes, who admits he initially tried to downplay Van Halen's talent, explained how witnessing the legendary guitarist perform live twice, once in the early 80s and later at a private rehearsal show at the LA Forum, completely changed his perspective. "I saw him play twice," Haynes said. "The first time was in the early 80s, and the second was at a private show for about 700 people before a tour with David Lee Roth. He was incredible both times." Initially, Haynes found it hard to believe Van Halen's skill level, attributing it to heavy distortion. "At first, I thought, it's amazing, but maybe the distortion is masking something. But then I heard him play acoustic guitar, and I thought, my God, he can do that too. He was absolutely brilliant," Haynes shared. Although Van Halen's style didn't directly influence Haynes, who had already carved his own musical path, he acknowledged the revolutionary impact of Van Halen's early albums. "He changed music the same way Hendrix did," Haynes said. However, the guitarist also noted the unintended consequences of Van Halen's success. His influence became a springboard for many young players, which was both good and bad. It led to a flood of mediocre imitators, but that's what happens with innovators, Haynes explained. Haynes concluded by expressing admiration for Van Halen and other virtuoso players like Steve Vai, even if their technical style wasn't a direction he chose to pursue. "I'm envious of people who can play like that, but it's not where I wanted to go musically," he said. Eddie Van Halen's enduring legacy continues to resonate as guitarists like Haynes reflect on his groundbreaking contributions to the music world.